Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure diorama review. Today, we're going to be looking at the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series, the Sewer Lair playset. I believe this is a NECA store exclusive, and this box is the largest NECA item I've ever got. This is supposed to fit underneath the street scene diorama, making for a huge display or setup. So let's take a look. It's going to be really hard to look at the packaging as this thing is just giant. At the top, Nickelodeon, Ninja Turtles animated logo, NECA, the Sewer Lair. At the top, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it has a handle, the Sewer Lair. One side of the package, you can see a couch, a painting, stop sign, etc. Other side, you can see a little throw rug, a chair, some decorations, different tunnels. At the back side, you can see the turtles in the sewer. Here's an example of the sewer diorama, the street scene, level 1, 2, and 3 on top of it. Features include couch, chair, small bench, table lamp, standing lamp, coffee table, turtle shell area rug, street scene topper, sculpted pluggable wall decor, stop sign, mirror, street sign, bammer, and more. At the bottom, we have a bunch of credits, and there is a barcode if that happens to help anyone. So with no further ado, let's open it up. Alright, now that we have this diorama out of the package, here it is. We have a ton of accessories, wall, ceiling, and floor pieces. At the back there, you can see 3 brick walls. And we also, on the left, have what I believe is the floor of the diorama. And then in the middle there, that's going to be sort of the roof with a street floor for the street scene diorama to go on top, which is a really cool concept. We have a bunch of accessories in the front, piping, furniture, street signs, etc. I think it could be really cool. I'm not necessarily planning to use this for Ninja Turtles, but as a general diorama action figure world. Sometimes for Turtles, sometimes for Batman, sometimes for other stuff. It actually looks really nice in hand and feels very sturdy. Now, I have 2 of the animated street scene dioramas, and a total of 6 so far, 2 of each color. I thought to myself, maybe I should get a whole bunch of these things, but it was so damn expensive. And allegedly, there's a third-party one of these coming out that's a lot cheaper. Drop me a line in the comments below if you have some information on that, or if I haven't missed it yet, or if I have, etc., etc. There is a second one of these sort of dioramas that goes underneath the street scene coming out soon, so you know what? Maybe they'll keep cranking them out. It'd be cool if I had a total of 6 of them with the 6 dioramas on top. I could only imagine what a badass display that would make. In the meantime, we're going to look at this one. This is the Ninja Turtle Sewer Lair, and for me, my favorite set of Ninja Turtle action figures are the NECA ones from the first and best film. I don't actually have a set of the animated Turtles, and I don't need them. I have those guys, and this diorama is going to work for them. I did buy the accessory set for the animated series, and that should enhance this diorama. In this video, we're going to take a look at the assembly, the action features, the measurements, then we'll look at the thing fully assembled, we'll check it out with the street scene diorama on top, and we'll check out a bunch of different action figures inside the diorama to see how they fit in. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's go ahead and get started by putting this thing together. Now, it doesn't seem to come with traditional instructions. This is the top of the box. You can see the handle to hold the box, and it has 6 instructions how to sort of put the general diorama together. In addition to that, it looks like we can use the box as a point of reference to see how it's going to look, and you can see the street scene laying on top of it. But of course, it's customizable, interchangeable. You can really do it any way you want. So, let's start with step 1. So step 1 is going to be to put the wall together. We have 3 different wall pieces. They're not all exactly the same, so I'll look at the instructions to make sure I'm in the right order. And honestly, they look really good. They don't really look cartoony. The paint job, the detail, the sculpt, it all looks very nice. I'm pleased. So far, so good. Once put together, it's going to look like this. We have 3 different sort of sewer entrances, holes in the wall for all the accessories, a pretty spacious diorama so far. Step 2 is going to be to attach the walls to the floor. Here's the floor of the diorama, concrete floor in the sewer. Just to take a look at some of the detailing, you can see the floor has some damages, sculpting, different sort of paint, dirty, worn. Looks pretty good for the most part. Here is step 2 complete. The walls attached to the floor. Diorama coming to life. Step 3 is simply to put the small pipe into the corner. Here's that small piece of piping attached. Step 4 is going to be to assemble this long sort of piping system. Here are the 3 pieces. Here's the piping connected. Now to connect it to the wall. And if you didn't want to, you could leave it off. It's not going to take up much room for the player display area, but it is customizable and optional. Here's the piping attached across the top of the diorama. Looks pretty cool. Step 6 is going to be to attach the wall decor. There are 6 different pieces. Here's the wall decor attached. We have the stop sign, a weird drawing of a creature, a mirror, the exit sign, some Asian sort of tarp or scroll thing, and then a one-way sign. Adds a little bit of personality to the diorama. But if you don't want them and you want it to be basic, that's fine too, except you'll have those holes in the wall. We also have these adhesive stickers. Sort of foam. Backside you can peel it off for adhesive. It's supposed to be sort of little cracks in the wall. I'm personally not going to use these as it'll be permanent. And that still leaves us with plenty of accessories for the interior. We have the chair and the couch, 3 different tables, a desk lamp, a standing up lamp, a baby turtle, and then a turtle throw rug. Let's put them in just like the picture on the side of the box. And here are all those accessories laid out like they are in the photo. We have the desk and lamp here with a little baby turtle on the table. Table here for all their food, couch here, some of the accessories like the TV will go in the corner, table for more stuff in the back, chair in the corner with a lamp behind it, and then the turtle throw rug. We also have the top of the diorama. This is a foam piece that looks like sort of a city street. Now you may think to yourself, foam piece? What the hell? How's a foam piece going to hold the street scene diorama on top of that? With figures on top of it? Well, I saw a video by one of the guys that made this diorama, and he was saying how he proposed to make the sewer layer with a foam top for the street scene to sit on top of, and they were skeptical that it would work, and he sent him like a photo or a video of the thing on top of the sewer layer with a 15-pound weight on top of it, and kept it there for at least a day. So it's made of very good quality, sturdy foam. It's made every kind of foams out there. As you can see, it's pretty much concrete street. We have sidewalk here, Foot Soldier logo, some litter, sewer cover, something looking out of it, some wanted posters, etc. And this is going to go right on top. And all these details here are going to be covered up by the street scene diorama. But you don't have to have a thing on top. You could just have your figures on top and make it like a city street. Once again, a lot of options here. Here's the diorama with the street and the ceiling on top of the sewer layer. Kind of dark inside of there. Might have to have a light to make it work properly. But it is pretty cool, and it gives you a lot of different options here. Makes it very three-dimensional and sort of lifelike. Here's sort of a top view of the sewer layer playset with the roof, or rather, the street floor on top of it. Here's a look at the street scene diorama on top of the sewer layer playset. I have no concerns about the stability with the foam. All the weight is on top of the 2 walls. It is super tall and super cool. Now I specifically picked the animated version, which is my least favorite of the 3 different street scene playsets, because it's intended for the animated one, but you could easily use any of them. Now I typically display my street scene dioramas without the cardboard piece attached. They're part of my action figure city. But it gets even taller than this. And it gets even taller. Here it is with the cardboard sort of building backdrop diorama on top. Look at this thing. What a massive diorama. Now let's check out the measurements of this thing. So, from bottom to top, standing at about 12.5 inches tall. As far as how wide it is, looking at about 25 inches wide. And as far as how deep it is from front to back, standing at about 15 inches deep. And then, if you look at the measurements of this thing with the street scene diorama on top, it is 32 inches tall to the top of the street scene building, and 41 inches tall to the top of the cardboard. So if you want to display it like this, you need a lot of space. And then here's a look at this diorama with some of the accessories from the animated accessory series added. We put a pizza on the table here, some video game controllers, TV in the corner with a couple of VHS on top. Now, the picture on the side of the box shows a lot of accessories in this set that didn't come with the animated accessory set, which I find kind of interesting and odd. And now let's put some figures inside. Here's a look at the 4 turtles in this sewer lair. We have Raphael and Michelangelo on the couch, watching TV, eating pizza, playing video games. Donatello in the background, working on another technical device, always fiddling with something. And then Leonardo, while everyone else is having fun, he's training in the corner. This could also be a great diorama for a ton of different characters. For example, the new Batman Adventures, Killer Croc and Baby Doll. This could be their base, just like in the episode. Or you could have a larger mega figure, Arkham City Killer Croc, with an Arkham Batman taking him on. He's actually a very large figure and has complete clearance. The ceiling is very tall. Now check out this diorama with some action figures from different various companies, so we can see how they fit in, both scale and style-wise, in case you don't know which lines you can mix them with. Now, style-wise, it's sort of animated style, but it's not too bad. I think it works great with some other figures as well, especially if you take the wall decor off. Scale-wise, it is a 7-inch scale NECA diorama. Although the Turtles animated figures are more the 6-inch scale, you could put a 10-inch figure in this thing and have perfect clearance. Very, very pleased with the size. I was thinking that the Mega Figure Croc would never fit in this thing, but he fits and has still a couple more inches of clearance, no problem. Here it is, with several NECA figures, full 7-inch scale, standing inside this thing. And there's really no reason to go through the entire spectrum of action figures like I normally do. I collect stuff from 6-inch to 7-inch scale. Here it is with some giant, massive Jakks-Pacific wrestling figures and some pretty small Jazzwares Fortnite figures. It'll accommodate either one of them and everything in between, and stuff even considerably larger. 8-inch scale figures, no problem. Megos, no problem. So it's a very diverse playset, not only in the scale, but in the style as well. It's very sturdy, feels good, and overall I'm pleased with it. So overall, this is a very nice diorama. The accessories are plentiful, and if you have the accessory set, you can enhance it a little bit, but a lot of those pieces don't really do much for this. Only like the TV, maybe the pizza, remote controls, etc. It looks fantastic. The wall, very sturdy, well detailed, well painted, the pipes, the floor, hell, the ground ceiling that goes on top, it's all very well done. Biggest problem is the price. It is grossly overpriced and not worth it. And the truth is, if you bought this thing and you want to flip it, you can probably make a killing, because these things were available for a limited time in the NECA store. You had, I don't know, 2 to 6 weeks or whatever it was to pre-order it, and that's it. There's no other way to get them besides the secondary market. This thing should be about half the price that it is. And once again, if somebody has information on that third-party sort of knockoff version that somebody was making, let me know. I'd be very interested to pick up a couple of those. If I were to rate this thing, take the price out of the equation, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Very nice, very big, very spacious. I can use this for a ton of things. Ratcatcher, Killer Croc, the Suicide Squad in the sewer. Hell, you could have aliens in here, Ninja Turtles, just a ton of different things for a generic sewer playset. If you take that price into consideration, the rating should drop significantly, but I'm just trying to rate this thing as is for the quality, durability, and, just how much I enjoy it and how nice it is overall, which it is very nice. Once again, not remotely worth the price. There is a second version of the sort of sewer layer. I think it's like Donnie's Lab or something like that. And it'll be really cool to be able to have 2 of these next to each other, plus having the 2 different street scene dioramas on top. Can't wait to do that. And I hope they make more of these things. They're gross overpriced, but they are very nice for what they are. And it would be nice to have all 6 of my street scene dioramas on top of 6 different sewer playsets. I don't really expect that to ever happen, but you never know. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure diorama reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys real soon.